Unresolved Problem segment tonight. Every Christmas season, there are people who try to diminish the celebration of Jesus' birthday. We all know it. But we do have a whole bunch of war on Christmas deniers who say that I and others are making the whole thing up. Well, here's the first evidence this year. A billboard put up by an atheist group telling children to skip church on Christmas Day. Nice, right? Billboards are run in a number of states.
A lot of atheists feel alienated at this time of year, and we want them to know that they're not alone.
Joining us now from Boston, psychotherapist Karen Ruskin, who is agnostic. I cannot understand for the life of me why anyone would bother trying to diminish the federal holiday of Christmas, Doctor. Why do they do it?
Here's why. When you feel like you are in the minority, you experience the desire to try and push, to sell your product, if you will, to sell your belief in a loud way to others in order to make yourself feel better, to validate your view, to make sure others hear you.
I don't, but it's so counterproductive if you look at it. Indeed. Just from an objective point of view. Putting up a sign like this just makes people angry with you, all right, because they feel they're being insulted, and they are. It's an insulting sign, is it not?
It's horrifically insulting. It's really disrespectful, but not unlike the bully who tries to push other people down in order to make themselves feel better. That's what's happening here.
So your theory is that atheists don't feel very good about themselves because they don't believe in the deity?
Well, no. Not all atheists are as nasty as what's happening here. Some atheists have a true belief that there is no God, and they feel very comfortable with that. But there are others who have a very uncomfortable belief about it. They feel the need to push others down, and that's the group that you're seeing here. A group of people all coming together in a gang-like format in order to push other people down. But not all atheists are like that.
Now, why would that bullying group, and I don't think there are that many of them, but there are some prominent media people in that crew, why would they say, you know what, this isn't classy, it's not a nice thing to do. Our Christmas traditions, children love them, families get together, gifts are exchanged, it's a season of generosity and goodwill toward men. It almost seems sadistic that you would try to hammer down something like that.
Isn't that so sad? When I work with families in which one member of the family unit is atheist and the rest are not, they have this relationship dynamic exactly in which you are describing that's happening with the media and with others who are not atheist. And it is very upsetting in a family unit when you have one person shouting loudly in their nasty way about how everybody else in the family should be believing what they're believing. The pushing of other people down, the nastiness, the sign that I saw with the little girl, quite frankly, is very symbolic for how paradoxical it is. What I mean by that, not to be all psychobabbly here, what I mean is the sign has a little girl who's saying, all I want for Christmas is not to go to church. What's Christmas? Christmas is all about the celebration of Christ. But now what she wants for Christmas is not to go to church. So that's very confusing, which once again shows why there is an emotional confusion for some who are atheists in their need to push their product to others to help themselves feel their rights.
You probably know that we've done this over the years, and we point out we won the campaign where the department stores were ordering their employees not to say Merry Christmas. That's over with, and it was because the people said, you do that, we're not going to shop at your store, so that went away. But I know tomorrow you're going to get the nasty little things in the media. Oh, here's O'Reilly with the war on Christmas. It's a phony war. You know, if somebody denies global warming, they're all over them. But it's right before your eyes. There's the sign. What generates that denial?
Yeah, well, just like any type of denial, if you don't allow yourself to believe a certain reality, then you can stay in your belief system. Like anything, if you choose not to believe that somebody has hurt you in a hurtful marriage, then you ignore the signs around you that that person's hurting you. Denial is exactly what it is. Deny it's happening, so therefore you feel like it's not.
Okay, Doc, we appreciate it. Plenty more ahead as the Factor moves along this evening. Charles Krauthammer on whether he believes